What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? So, this is an open panel to discuss some Broncos related topics. If you guys want to come in, um, plus trying to get this format down real quick. Let me see real quick. Cool little background. We got the wall. We're building a little bit. Mall high salute to everybody. What's good with it, Raider Drox? How you doing, man? Mall high salute. Hope you guys are blessed. So, check. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me on the microphone? So you like the background, man? I know you a Raider fan, but I'm building the man cave. I got my little shit all the way around. Man caved up. Mall high salute to everybody out there. If you guys definitely want to come up, let's see this right here real quick. If you're a Bronco fan, you want to come discuss it. If you want to come discuss and you're in the AFC West, a little something, let's chop it up. So, this is what I want to speak on, right? I want to talk about this, man. Football season will be here soon, right? And we got, them checking into OTAs here soon. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's see real quick. I'm tripping. Optional training, optional camp, what's up with it? Broncos are just easy win on the schedule all day. Hey, that's what I like to hear. I like to hear that, man. It gives me the energy, the fire to get a win against you guys this year. So I've been listening to a lot of individuals out there, Bronco podcast. I've been listening to the opinions from the Broncos community, and the direction of Broncos podcasts are so separated, right? You got Broncos podcast and people that do Broncos content. Half of them are amped up for the Bo Nix era. And then you have some podcasters and people that do Broncos related content. They're so pessimistic. There's no middle ground when it comes to this Broncos football team. A lot of Bronco fans have this energy nowadays that the sky is falling regardless of what the Broncos do. They're always going to feel this way no matter what the Broncos do. It doesn't matter the moves. It doesn't matter if you see the right direction. It doesn't matter to some Bronco fans. Then you have other channels that are highly optimistic and ready for the new season to start, and already just they are putting the expectations and standards on this Broncos logo. On that Broncos logo back there, Broncos country, they're putting the expectations and standards that the Broncos, this is going to be an overnight thing. Now, I've been like that in the past because I always ride with Broncos country regardless of the quarterback, regardless of everything I hear. I'm always going to hold the Broncos on my back. I didn't get the brand. I'm not branded with the Broncos logo to ever just say, hey, the Broncos are going to be trash. I was not built that way, bro. I'm a real Denver General 5280, baby. And I'm always going to hold the Broncos up with the high up most respect, because that's just who I am. I'm not one of them fools that are going to tuck the tail. I'm not one of them fools that are going to say, hey, we're going into the season and and I see an uphill battle and I say, oh, we're going to lose to the Chiefs. We're going to lose to the Raiders, because I honestly, any given Sunday with the team and just what I know about the culture of Broncos country, we always have a shot. That's just the way I am. And I'll go into these games with the pressure on my neck, with Savage said, the pressure on my own neck, putting myself out there for Broncos country. That's just the way I am. It's breeded in me, bro. This is not a football team and just a phantom. This is a real way of life for Savage Sev. This is a real way of life. I grew up off of this, third generational Bronco fan, and I'm never going to tuck my tail for anybody. I don't care if I'm against all odds and there's 50 fools from the other fan bases, and I know there's not really a easy way out. I'm never going to tuck my tail because, you know what I'm saying? I know the odds are stacked against me. I'll go in there, even if the Broncos lose 0-17, I'm going to still get up and say it's Broncos country and still talk shit to your team because that's just me. I was breeded for this shit. South Standard. This is not just a thing I get up on a Sunday. I'm a real South Stander. If you guys even know what that shit means, I'm a real South Stander. South Stand of the Broncos Stadium, them real South Standers that if you came in with another jersey, you were going to get harassed and you probably will leave the game early because you wore another team's jersey in the South Stands. They don't have that shit no more. It's not breeded like that shit no more. So when I look at this, right, and I look at the content creators that are trying to depict the team all the way, they're trying to depict the team and they're trying to look at this team. You got people that'll never give the Broncos, like after the Peyton Manning era, Bronco fans, half of the Broncos fan base went to shit, and they're all scared of every time we step on this field, we're going to take a loss. That's just the truth. They don't see anything good when it comes to this franchise anymore because their standards were on Pat Bowlen. Their standards were on Manny winning all these games, and they can't get over the fact that era's done, bro. There's no more Manny coming through them doors. You're gonna hit rock bottom, bro. When you lose a great like Peyton Manning, you're gonna lose. You lose a great like Pat Bowlen, the owner. You're gonna hit rock bottom all the way, and it might take years for you to rebuild the aspect right back up to what you want. And in the same sense, you always have them Bronco fans that look at it and they think that they're gonna go to the playoffs every year. That's just the reality. Now, let me put this in a real perspective of a person that loves this team wholeheartedly, a person that wears my emotions on my sleeve. This season is not about if the Broncos go over the board and win the division and win a playoff game. This season's not about that, people. We have a rookie quarterback coming into the NFL. There's going to be bruises and bumps. So stop getting ahead of yourself and putting these standards like it's just going to be turned overnight. That's not the case. I don't care if Sean Payton's here or not. Now, if you look in the direction of what Broncos country is doing and the foundation that Sean Payton's putting down all the way, yes, the future's bright. Yes, we have something to look forward in this future. The culture's changing. There hasn't been a culture of winning out here. I'm sorry to tell you. I don't give a fuck about Russell Wilson. I don't care about Case Keenums and Flaccos and none of that shit, bro. All these Band-Aids that's been put over this Broncos team that don't allow us to get forward. You can't fix that shit with Band-Aids. You have to restrip everything and take that shit out and clean the wounds and get back to solid grounds. And we haven't been able to do that shit, bro. Now, the culture as a whole now, Sean Payton has made tremendous decisions that people, even Bronco fans don't understand it. And the media definitely just want to hate. So they're going to always depict this Broncos team in a bad light. But when you watch this team and you understand the culture and the mindset of a football team, the culture's changing. The culture's changing. There's no more distractions. Everything that's coming out of these media, all the haters of Broncos country, they don't have nothing to hate on Bo Nix at the moment. All they're doing is praising this dude. Now, everybody else, Caleb Williams, Drake Mays, everybody else, McCartney, all they're doing is hating on these young rookies. But everybody that's been hating on Broncos country, watching Bo Nix as it develops, they're already praising this dude, right? And one reason why he's getting praised is because Bo Nix is not your average rookie coming into the NFL. He's been coached for his whole life. He's been in systems where he's won. So when you look at that and you got Sean Payton as a coach developing this foundation, yes, the future is bright. But I heard a content creator, he's expecting playoffs. He's expecting them to go and just start running shit. It doesn't work like that. And to my fellow Bronco fans that got that expectation, pump the brakes just a tad bit. Let the process develop. Let the process develop. Let this be a learning lesson for this season coming up. And let there's going to be bruises and bumps. And I don't want you guys to get ahead of yourself because you put expectations on the Broncos just running shit. No, it's not going to work like that. With a rookie quarterback, you're not just going to get them results. Now, if they had a team all the way around and it was built all the way around, I could say that, like Brock Purdy. He went into a 49ers organization that already had pieces. But what I could say about this team coming into play this year is it's not going to be the same old Broncos that you played in the past. It's not going to be that because one of the big reasons is because Sean Payton last year already had a bad taste. He didn't want none of the regime that was here. He wanted to get rid of everybody, but he was forced with the players he had. And look what he did with a quarterback he did not really want, Russell Wilson. The first time since Peyton Manning, we have had a stretch where we're talking about maybe getting the playoffs. Well, we're talking about a playoff position. We beating streaks that we haven't did under the last quarterbacks and the last coaches. We ended the Kansas City Chiefs streak. We ended the Buffalo Bills streak, losing in Buffalo. And thanks to Sean Payton, we started getting over them humps. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. Because of Bo Nix's intelligence, because he got intelligence up here. He's not just a Paxton Lynch that got the athletic build. He got the intelligence up here to actually understand, and he takes his job very seriously. He's not just a player that's coming into the NFL that focuses in on being a star, going to the clubs, partying as a rookie. He's not into that shit. He's already been developed into studying his craft, and that's being a quarterback. So you have to be excited. You have to be excited. If you honestly don't see the change in what's really coming out in the energy of Broncos country, wait to see what comes onto this field. Wait to see what we get. Don't just put your judgment from the past, because you honestly will be disappointed when this shit starts turning around. But my thing is like this, man. Fans, we put too much into what is now instead of watching and being patient for what develops, bro. It's a patient aspect. The energy of the team, it has to be a patient aspect. Rome wasn't built overnight, people. But when you look at this Broncos team is headed in the right direction. They got a quarterback that actually can play. They got a quarterback that's not scared of anybody's defense. Max Crosby, he's not scared of that shit. He's not no Russell Wilson where he's scared of that shit. He can read over that middle of the field, and he's very accurate. He's very accurate. So wide receivers all day, he's not going to miss a Jerry Jeudy over the middle. Let's just be realistic. Russell Wilson didn't even see Jerry Jeudy 98% of the time because he can't read the fucking middle of the field. That's not Bo Nix, people. Bo Nix, he'll take on, he's not scared to go heads up with any defensive player. He's ready. And he's going to come in and with the coach that he has, Sean Payton, this is about to turn into an aspect that Broncos country have been waiting for. Yes, we've been through Brock Osweiler's and Case Keenum's and Joe Flacco's and Teddy Bridgewater's, you know what I'm saying? Mark Sanchez's and, you know what I'm saying? Trevor Simeon's and this and that, man. It's just mind-blowing how we've hit rock bottom as a franchise. And yes, I honestly can say this to be 100% right, to be 100% real. I understand the people that get pessimistic about the aspect, because this is the thing. This is the thing. And I know, I got salute to the Raider homies. Salute to the Raider homies, man. Mile high salute to you guys. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. The Broncos fan base has been spoiled over our life. As a Bronco fan, I've been spoiled, right? As a Bronco fan, I've been spoiled. Do you understand what I'm saying? Since I've been a kid, I've watched championships. Like, I bet not too many, even of the Raider homies in here, can say they watched their team win one Super Bowl, bro. Unless you're an OG. But I've watched 3. I've been in parades my whole life, AFC championships. I've been just very spoiled. As Bronco fans, we've been spoiled. We don't know. Now we kind of feel, because it's been a little bit since we had some success. But over my life, it's been a cocky aspect where I looked at the whole division like, all you motherfuckers is peasants, because really, honestly, bro, you never could walk the shoes that I've been in. You ain't experienced success like that. You ain't been a part of anything meaningful, because if you're not in the 80s as a Raider fan or Chief fan since back in the door 64, you guys didn't really experience anything that was delightful. When I was a kid, I was experiencing this shit. All through the 2000s, I was experiencing this shit. So I've been really, really cocky when it comes to that shit. Ain't nobody could tell me any difference. I felt like you guys were all peasants, because you guys, what the fuck do you guys got to even say to me? I'm a person that says, hey, bro, you watched the parade in your city. You watched the parade in Oakland. You watched the parade, and the Kansas City Chiefs were just like that too, because none of their fans actually could say that. So I did have the firepower, but I'm gonna say like this: mostly every Bronco fan in the era has watched the Broncos win a Super Bowl. So I understand the panic mode, because it's not in our culture to feel hitting rock bottom like a Raider fan, hitting rock bottom like a Brown fan, because technically our franchise, we've been crushing it for decades, bro. This franchise is just, it's been the winning culture, the winning ways. In the AFC, before the Chiefs even went on that run, the Broncos were the only team to really do shit and really show the AFC West how to motherfucking be champions. So now you have this pessimistic, and this is where I gotta come. My bad. I'm gonna read some of these comments, because I see the Raider fans in here. See some of my Bronco homies. Now Peyton Manning, I'm gonna tell you like this: I enjoyed the Peyton Manning era. He was never a fucking Bronco to me. Never. He was always a Colt. I enjoyed the Peyton Manning era for what he did. I always felt like he should be a Colt, retire a Colt. But he's embracing the community so much that, you know what I'm saying? He's a real Bronco. You know what I'm saying? I'll salute that. But after the Peyton Manning era, Bronco fans, they became an aspect where it became shaky in their bloodstream. Every Bronco fan that I talk to nowadays, they don't have that. They don't have that South Standard mentality. Every Bronco fan I talk to Broncos football, they're always just weary, bro. And it's because their spirits broke. And you can't really blame them, but I'm like, homie, if this is what you do and this is the passion that you have for Broncos country, it doesn't matter how motherfucking rock bottom they hit. You get up and you represent the team accordingly. You don't fucking say, hey, I'm scared of the motherfucking Chiefs. I'm scared of the fucking Raiders. They're good. Like, fuck all that shit, man. I'm not with that shit, bro. Let me see. Being a Raider fan ain't for everyone, dog. Gotta be firm. Mile high salute to you. I know some real Raider fans, Rada. Mile high salute to you, dedicated to the real ones. Now, I have to say, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the real ones, the real ones to me, my homie Manny, is the Oakland Raiders. I don't know about the Las Vegas Raiders. It doesn't go together to me. They don't have the same energy. Nobody's scared of the fucking Las Vegas atmosphere, you know? Nobody, bro. It's not the same. It's not the same feel. Them fools don't even know the culture of Raiders football. And you could say, yeah, the new generation Vegas, but they will never be real Raider fans to me. They don't have that stigma. They couldn't tell me about the team. They couldn't tell me about the assassin from back in the day. They couldn't tell me about Napoleon Kaufman. They couldn't tell me about Bo Jackson. They couldn't tell me about real Raiders football, Kenny Sabler. And you expect me to say they're real Raider fans? Hell nah, bro. That's just jokes to me. Not everybody that represents your logo is your motherfucking fan base, not your friend, bro. You know, yeah, that's where it all stems from right here, Rada. That's where it all stems from. Damn, what happened? Bro, okay. What up with it, Sando? What's good with it, man? So now let's jump into this, man. I want to talk about this. Bro. And I know, you guys can come say what's up. If you guys want to jump on the panel real quick, go ahead, man. You guys can come tell your opinions. I kind of seen some shit tonight, man. I seen fools beefing with each other, Broncos country, the Broncos community. I seen it beefing with each other. So I wanted to come talk about this. So Bo Nix in the draft, a lot of people said Broncos country reached for Bo Nix. Sean Payton reached for Bo Nix. That's what a lot of people said, right? And I understand it because a lot of people, when they have an aspect of bias, and if they're not with the Broncos, if they're not really genuine, they don't cover this team and they're not from the market of Denver, they don't look at the Broncos in a way that you have to look at them to understand what's going on. If you're not from the Denver Metro, and not from the Denver Metro, but if you don't live, sleep, breathe Broncos football, you're not going to understand what's taking place right now in Broncos country. You're just going to see what it was in the past. You're going to have these bias. And then the East Coast definitely is not going to look at Broncos doing anything. I seen an aspect of position, and they were graded last on it. And you got to understand, like, you got to look at this shit and say, do you watch? Are you paying attention to what's really going on in Broncos country? Are you just giving your bias ass fucking opinion from the East Coast and the people that do this NFL fucking scouting and they want to, you know what I'm saying, put their scout? Or is that all you're doing? Is you're going from the past? Because this is a new regime. This whole shit. There's a lot of juju that got stripped out of this motherfucking community of Broncos country. And there's a whole regime that's stirring up, and it's not the past. It's not the past. You want to know one reason why it's not the past? Because Sean Payton, he finally got somebody he feels that he can develop into what he wants. He didn't have that last year. Sean Payton technically is a guru when it comes to an offense aspect. So imagine when he has a quarterback, in which he has now in Bo Nix. Imagine what he's going to do with this youngster that already is intelligent, already knows how to study a playbook, already has the tangibles to be actually a quarterback that goes out there and competes. He's not scared. He's smart. He stands up in the pocket, and he knows how to motherfucking read a field, and he knows how to scout that field, and he's very accurate. This dude came from fucking systems where he was successful in multiple systems, and now you got one of the best offensive minds behind that, bro. You can't look at that and just be biased and just say the Broncos are just going to be trash and this. No, they got a decent run game, running backs galore. I know you guys don't watch it, but we have some backs, and we got a new rookie, that Jerome Bennett's type style back mixed with Javonte Williams, McLaughlin. Like, we have a backfield that can take the load off of Bo Nix as a young rookie. We have, you guys, I know a lot of people are looking away from what's going on with the wide receiver core. You say, oh, the wide receivers are terrible. But Bo Nix actually got his number one wide receiver from his system in Oregon on the team. They drafted that pair. Bo Nix already has chemistry with Franklin. You put Tim Patrick, that's been balling out. That's not to mention injury's been an injury bug with this dude, but when he's on the field, he's a beast. You got the dude from the Lions that just came over. He was beasting out with the Lions. You know what I'm saying? You have different aspects, bro, that can take the load off of Bo Nix to learn, and he's already actually intelligent. But let's get to this draft, bro. Let's talk about this draft. People, from the get-go. I know a lot of people thought Sean Payton was going after McCartney. I know people thought it. He was going after McCartney, but Sean Payton ain't never gonna never deliver his hand. He's never going to show his hand to anybody. That's not how Sean Payton works. So he'll throw some shit out there to say, hey, I want this dude for people don't bite. But his whole mindset was to get Bo Nix. His whole mindset was to get Bo Nix. He had it in his mind from the get-go when they started. He wanted Bo Nix. Bo Nix fits his offense, a style, a play better than any quarterback in the draft. And not to mention, he's already foundation and structure, bro. A lot of these individuals come into this league and they don't have no fucking structure in their fucking mind. It's new to them. Bo Nix, he might be 24 years old, but he got a lot of experience. He's married. He's coming to ball and play some fucking football. He's coming to ball and play some fucking football. You know what's interesting? In order for the Broncos to reach for Bo Nix, that would imply the Broncos have traded up. People talk out of their ass. That's 100% reality, bro. It fell to him. You understand the quarterback that Sean Payton want fell to him at 12, homie. It fell to him at 12. Everybody else they were trying to anticipate what Broncos country was going to do. And sure enough, Sean Payton, he's seen that nobody picked him up and it fell to him at 12. Now people are saying, oh, that was a reach. But you do understand if you don't get Bo Nix either at that time, who's the next one that's to draft? Raiders, they need a quarterback. And if we leave this fucking draft without a quarterback, Broncos country it's going to be set back for years because the simple fact is this was a top-heavy quarterback class, and Sean Payton got the quarterback he needs to take him over the top. No reach at all, man. No reach at all. People are trying to grasp this and that and this and what's going to happen and this to make an argument that this is the same exact team. Broncos haven't drafted a quarterback in their whole franchise. It's different, bro. Yeah, let's be real. Let's be real. If we don't draft Bo Nix at 12, and that's a if because it didn't happen, Raiders, this is the thing. Raiders went into this draft expecting a quarterback. That's their whole intention, was to get a quarterback. When Falcons took their quarterback, now it's back in the Raiders in a position because now they went into the draft and their main position was to get a quarterback, and they went out of the draft without a quarterback, bro. It's mind-blowing to me. The Raiders, they need a fucking quarterback, and they did not go and get any quarterback. I don't believe they believe in their quarterback room, and nobody's scared of that quarterback room. That's why I'm saying. Now, can they catch ground? I don't know. Their coach, to me, is unproven. He has some luck as a beginner. They don't have a quarterback. They got a good defense. But we all know in this league, you could have a good defense and still be below average. We all know that. Defenses don't guarantee that you're going to be good. You need that position as a quarterback. And to me, right now, yes, their defense will win them some games, definitely. But you can have a good defense, bro, and not score touchdowns. And I don't believe in any of their quarterbacks. The rookie, he didn't impress me. The other dude that came from the Colts, he don't impress me. So at this time, I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? I know there's an overhype and there's hype behind the Raiders, but at this time, I look at it like, bro, they're a quarterbackless team. You know, to see the Broncos and Raiders in the playoffs. We'll see though. We'll see, man. Hey, if you guys get a chance, man, shout out to everybody. Shout out to the whole AFC West. I'm really stoked about what's taking place, man. I'm really stoked about the mindset, the different energy. the different energy with this team, Broncos country. I see some of my Bronco homies in here. I like the energy feel. It's a whole different feel than even when Russell Wilson was here, because there was still things that you hear. There was still things that you hear with Russell Wilson, bro, that you were like, fuck. And then when I went to training camp, this is the honest truth. This is the honest truth. I went to training camp, in the first couple days of training camp, bro, my spirit was kind of broke, because Russell Wilson, even in training camp, he just didn't look the par, bro. He looked slow. It was just like a feel where it's like, we spent all this money on Russ just to get this bullshit. He couldn't hit his receivers over the middle. It was that feel. I still had hope because it was Russell Wilson under Sean Payton, but it just gave you that feel. We're about to get another season of this bullshit, and it's Russell Wilson. And what happened? Man, we went through purgatory again, man. We went through purgatory again. You know, Raiders could have taken Spencer Rattler, maybe not the first round, since he's not first round worthy, but he went to the Saints in the 5th round, if I'm not mistaken. He did. And that was a dude that I actually see that's really a good point, because that was a dude, when I started watching the film, he had some upsides to his highlights, bro. He did. There was a couple things I was like, maybe with Sean Payton, we could make it work if we didn't get Bo Nix or McCartney or, you know what I'm saying, Drake Mays or, you know, Daniels or Caleb. We knew Caleb Williams. But you hear about the shit that's going on with Caleb Williams also, people. He's this dude that don't follow rules and regulations. His whole character, his whole fucking persona, bro, is going to be bad for the locker room. And they're so up on this dude. And, you know, they're already saying, was this a mistake? Because he had a bad, you know, start of, you know what I'm saying? Start of drills, and he's been off throwing interceptions. You hear about you know what's crazy? You hear about all these rookies in this, you know what I'm saying, in this aspect right now. And the only one I'm hearing big praise for is Bo Nix. I'm hearing big praise for Bo Nix. The people that are watching this dude, they're already saying, bro, he's going to surpass for the starter job. He's going to surpass for the starting job. He's already got upsize to everything that comes with a quarterback. Speaking, we weren't able to get Bo Nix. I think at that very least, Rattler would be good bridge for quarterback, but I don't think he's a long-term answer. I don't either. I was just trying to figure out, because my thing is, bro, and this is the thing. When you really have a window and you're really trying to get these pieces that you need as a football team, sometimes you have to make decisions that not everybody's going to agree with. And I agreed with Bo Nix off top, because after I started really like looking at highlights of the college and hearing different things that was, you know, their downfalls, and Bo Nix and these other ones, at the end of the day, I was like, Bo Nix is the best answer for Sean Payton. That's who I want the Broncos to draft. That's from the get-go, bro. Bo Nix it fit Sean Payton's system, I felt. And then when they got him, I was stoked, bro. You know what's crazy too? And I know this is gonna go off top, my people. They called my boy Bo Nix Bo Country. Oregon was calling Bo Nix Bo Country. What was the odds he came to Broncos country? Bo Country, Broncos country. Was it all destiny? You know, mile high salute, man. Sean Payton got it right. He got it right, bro. And you know, I just wanted to chop it up and see what you guys wanted to talk about, and see what you guys felt about this. I see if some of my homies popping in. What's up, Jay Millie? What's up, USM Sniper? What's cracking with y'all, man? Big Rada, what's good with it? Josh, what's good with you? The funny thing is Sports Illustrated predicted 2-15. Bro, I don't see the Broncos going 2-15. I see the Broncos actually succeeding expectations. I feel like the Broncos have a shot to be competitive. And I think the Broncos are going to actually surprise people with the win margin more than you think. Everybody has the Broncos going. See, and that's what I'm saying. It's like you actually have to be looking at the old past. You have to be going off of that shit to not understand the culture has changed dramatically, bro. It's not the same aspect. Why do they have the Broncos getting like 4 wins? It's because a new quarterback. People are going to talk. They don't really focus in on what's really going on. They're not really watching this team, so all they can go off is assumptions from the past. Had so much success. I'm not going to lie. The Broncos had so much success. I'm not like one of them Raider fans that forget history. Salute to that, Rada. Salute, mommy. Broncos country. Let's go, Sev. Being a Raider fan, exactly. Oakland, let's go, man. Y'all's riders over there. We definitely don't get Bill Romanowski anymore. If he played in today's NFL, there'd be like, for real though. What up, hey Fizz on my Bronco brother? What's cracking with y'all, man? So what's your opinion on the new Bronco? Now, I'm gonna be real with you. They're gonna have to grow on me, bro. I like this is the thing is we're kind of a interesting bunch in Broncos country. The orange on game day is, I feel like it's one of the best jerseys out there, bro. I rock me some orange wave. I'm orange crush, baby. I'm orange crush. So I don't really have a problem with it. I think they could have did a little bit different on the sleeves, but I love the throwbacks. I love that throwback, bro. That old school D. I wish they would make the old school D the normal of Broncos country. I wish they would get back to that old white lettering, like you see that jersey right there. I wish they would go back to that Randy Gradishaw color, bro. That old school D, that solid D right there, man. That's what I wish. I think the new jerseys are solid, but I feel like the 5280 on the helmets is a little too much. It's gonna grow on us. Definitely, it has to grow on us. But I think a new change, new uniforms, a new quarterback at the helm, a young stud. What can I say? Bo Nix is a stud, bro. I was so mad when the Broncos changed the jersey, like the old style. I do too. That was my favorite. Old school style was my favorite. What up, Daniel? And you got to respect them old school, them old school types. We grew up off that old school Broncos aspect. If you guys haven't seen this documentary, let me try to find it. You guys got to go check this out. If it comes up. Hold on real quick. Let me see if I can pull it up. I think it's called Grit, about Bo Nix. Even if you don't really follow Broncos football like that, it's about his lead up to the draft, bro. And it's a season thing on Netflix. And bro, it's a spectacular series because you really get to see the work ethic of Bo Nix. And this dude breathes, sleeps. He does everything around his craft. Like, that's the mentality you need. He has that it factor that he wants to be successful. And I just want a leader like that, bro, to come in and overtake this aspect with Broncos country. The problem with making the throwbacks the primary jersey is what would we do about the current logo? The current logo is much better than the orange D with the energetic horse. I mean, I guess it would be an interesting aspect, bro. What would be the opinion on that? What would be the opinion on who likes the newer aspect of the new logos to the old logos? I don't know, man. We should do a poll. We should do a poll what people think they need to do with all the aspect of Broncos country and the jerseys. I don't like the Bronco. I don't think the Broncos will be as bad as Sports Illustrated thinks, but I think if things really go bad for us, I think 6 wins is the floor. I can see that. I definitely can see that. Well, I want to do something real quick. Let's see. Let's see if I could pull up one of these tabs. I don't know about the Mountains. Raiders never changed their jersey. I just want an all black uniform. Hey, that would be interesting for the Raider fans. Ah, my computer froze, bro. What the hell? Come on, man. Hey, is it froze on that side? Anybody can hear me? Is it froze? I don't know, man. It froze on my side. I can't even do nothing. My laptop's acting up. Oh, this is stupid. Gosh, are you serious? Orange D. Should we sign Justin Simmons? I mean, it's a good piece. He's a pro baller. I would hate it. I would definitely hate that shit because he's one of our key players for a long time on the defense side of the ball. I just want to win football games. I don't care about the NFL fashion show. That's all that matters when it all boils down to it is winning games. It doesn't matter what jersey. You know, I always say this. You know, for me, the old school throwbacks, bro, will always be my favorite. The old school uniforms will always be my favorite. We want our Super Bowls in the newer uniforms, but you know, I grew up off that old school football. But like the homie said, though, honestly, it doesn't matter what jersey as long as we get some W's. You know, we have some good games at the beginning of the season for Broncos country, bro. We got some good ass games. I feel like the first game, I feel like we have to start the season 1-0 against the Seahawks, bro. We travel to Seattle. I feel like that would be a good way to start out the season to get that game 1 win against Seattle. You know, it'll start off the energy. Seattle might have a little squad over there, but it would be great to go into Seattle and get a week 1 win against Seattle Seahawks. Because you know who we follow it up? We follow it up with Russell Wilson and the Steelers. And there's no way Sean Payton allows Russell Wilson to come back to Denver because it's the home opener and get a W against Broncos country. No. Sean Payton's going to have to take control, and we're going to have to get some early wins. Justin Simmons is getting up there in age with injuries. Brandon Jones and Justin Simmons are similar player, except Brandon Jones is much better with blitzing. And he's bigger than Justin Simmons. Justin Simmons didn't really have that tear off your head mode. You know, that's what you want as a safety, man. Tear off your head, you know. But it should be interesting, man. I want, you know, all the Bronco fans, bro. I want you to absorb the process. Absorb the process. Don't get ahead of ourselves. There's a lot of arguments. Is this team gonna change overnight? And they're gonna be bad and this and this. Absorb this process of what's taking place because the culture, sure enough, it's changing. It's a patient aspect. Yeah, he got burned a couple different times, man. You know, what's your record prediction? Right now, I'm gonna be real with you, Raider Drox. I see the Broncos. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see out of my team. I want the Broncos to get at least 7-8 games. 7-8 games. I don't want no more of this blowouts and us getting fucking crushed like the Miami game. No more of this shit, bro. Competitive football where we're playing competitive against all these teams. It doesn't even matter. I would definitely want to go over the schedules for everybody. My laptop's not allowing me to do it right now. But I would definitely want to go see. I definitely want to see what the schedules look like for all the teams, and we can all, you know what I'm saying, discuss it. We can all give our records and what we feel. I think a good season for me to see them going in a right manner. 8 wins, compete in a lot of your games. Get you this year. This year, bro. This year, there's no excuse for us not to beat the Raiders. We got over the hump of Kansas City Chiefs. This year, you can't get swept by the Raiders. No, that's a no. No, that's not cool. That's not cool. So that's a big expectation. You got to get a win against the division. You got to split with the division foes. You got to split with Kansas City. You got to split with the Raiders. You got to and yes, they're gonna put Chargers as this juggernaut again and this and that. But Broncos country technically, we play against them Charger boys, bro. We technically beat. Oh, what the heck? Hey, bro, my computer was acting up. Hey, what's up, Joe? What's cracking with you, man? What's going on, bro? My bad. I don't know what the hell just happened. What's good with it, Raider Joe? Yeah, I don't know what happened, my bro. I don't know what happened. My laptop has been acting up lately. Karma said, yeah, let's see real quick. What's good with y'all, man? All high salute. I can see you now. So that's the thing about it is, bro. When I look at the standards of the team, when I look at the standards of the squad, bro, what the Broncos have to show me, and I feel like we're headed in the right direction just because the culture feels different, the energy feels different. Now, that's definitely not saying that that's the ultimate aspect. But what I'm saying is the whole aura of Broncos country feels so different, homie. Like my coach is so just comfortable, bro. That's one thing. Last year, Sean Payton really was just bitter, beer face, bro. He didn't like what he had upon his head. This year, he got a new toy. Sean Payton's just relaxed. He can answer questions with ease because he really feels like he got a steal with Bo Nix. And I can see why. I can understand why he's so just comfortable because he got that quarterback he sees he can develop. It can develop around Bo Nix. And Bo Nix has that aura, people. Bo Nix does. Bo Nix he's an intelligent ass dude, bro. Like that motherfucker, his work ethic is ridiculous. He's smart. He knows how to read defenses. They gave him some work to go study, and he came back and aced the whole test. Not too many, you know what I'm saying? Fools are on that time, bro. But it comes from him being coached. It's from him being coached from when he was young by his grandpa and his dad. Bro, he's been coached his whole life as a football player And now you have the coach of all coaches, Sean Payton. Man, you're not gonna go wrong with that shit. Now it might not switch over overnight, but the future, years and years and years, bro, they're gonna start building something very nice. But this year, patient wise, my standards is 8 wins. They need to not get swept by anybody in the division. They need to split or sweep everybody, sweep people in the division. Don't get swept by any teams. That's how you start building that culture aspect. You start getting wins against your division foes. And that's what they have to do. If they can get a wild card, I would love it. I'm not expecting it, though. I'm not expecting it. Last year, I expected different things. My heart was telling me something different than I seen with my eyes. Last year, my heart was telling me, bro, even with Russell Wilson, my heart was telling me, bro, this might not work to the best of the ability. I try to keep my flame lit for Broncos country, but just what I seen, I felt it like in the depths of my stomach. This probably is not going to work. And it really stressed me out because I was counting on Russell Wilson. To actually have decent seasons. But he don't have fire. I mean, I try to advocate for Russell Wilson as long as I could. He didn't have no fire, and nobody wanted to be around this dude because he didn't have the fire. He didn't have that leadership aspect. When the Broncos were fucking up, he made it seem like it was okay. He made it seem like it was okay. And it was such an embarrassment to watch that shit because of the simple fact is now there was games he was beasting out. Don't get me wrong. I was like, yeah, man, let's go. But there was no fire in the dude, homie. There was no fire in the dude. When I think about that, there was no fire in the dude. But we got a new young stud. I'm gonna tell you like this too. Another thing, Broncos country. You guys want to hear some good shit? My Bronco homies, even the Raider fans in here. Shout out to you guys. But Peyton Manny, he advocated for Bo Nix. Peyton Manny seen something spectacular in Bo Nix, and I'm gonna take Peyton Manny's word. What did you see? What did you see that we haven't, that we don't know about Peyton Manny? Did Peyton Manny have a lot to do with us getting Bo Nix? Did Peyton Manny did he have his hand in the cookie jar with Bo Nix? Because Peyton Manny, he doesn't identify as a cult. He's in the Broncos community. He addresses himself as us, Broncos country. Peyton Manning's a real life Bronco now. I would like to agree with you on the first part, but problem is we all know the Chiefs got special treatment from the NFL. Hey, I gotta be real with this, and I gotta tell you like this: everybody that plays the Chiefs this year, I'm gonna be going for your team against the Chiefs. Everybody, I am on demolish Chiefs. I can't stand. I don't know what's happening with my laptop, man. They're trying to take us out, see? But I have to say this, man. I'm every team that plays the Chiefs this year, that day I want every team to beat the Chiefs. I'm tired of that team. They're already talking about the 3-peat and this and that. Like I have to get to some Chief hating. Like they're my main enemigos this year. So, even to the Raiders, I hope you guys win them motherfuckers, bro, because I am tired of the fucking Chiefs. I'm just tired. I'm tired of everything. I'm tired of everything about the Chiefs. I'm done. I'm done with them fools. I'm done. The league You know what I'm saying? They need to do something to block their fools from getting that 3P, man. I'm tired of that shit. But camera shut off. I guarantee you, if the Bears didn't pass on Mahomes, there's no way Mahomes will be getting special treatment from the NFL. Yeah. I mean, they have got to a point where the NFL, man, they've catered to the Chiefs in different ways, bro. It's sickening because we think honestly that it should be a genuine game, bro. But there's different things, bro. There's different fucking things that you always look and you be like, why is that taking place? Why? They shouldn't allow the refs to have their hand in so much shit. They shouldn't for any sports. That this doesn't matter because the Steelers win the 3. Ooh, not with Russell Wilson. Not with Russell Wilson, Rada. I believe we play them on Black Friday this year in KC. Well, slap them fools up. You know, slap them fools up, bro. With all due respect, I hate the Raiders. I'm a Raider hater. I grew up a Raider hater, but slap the hell out of the Queefs. I am so tired of hearing that pathetic ass franchise that had never been shit my whole life. Never been shit my whole life. I'm tired of them sucking them dudes up so much. They're acting like they haven't done something that every other team that got back-to-backs, that got these dynasty teams didn't do. The sad part about this era is weak to do it. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. This might sound like it's hating. This era of football is the weakest era to win a Super Bowl and go on them runs. This era is watered down. It's soft as fuck. It caters to quarterbacks. It caters to Patrick Mahomes. It's not like when I grew up, you can beat up the quarterback and the quarterback really had to have talent. It's not like that. It's not like how it used to be. You really had to be a talented player to get a Super Bowl and go on them back-to-back series. You know why? Because the quarterback didn't get special treatments from the NFL. Wide receivers didn't get special treatments from the NFL. Wide receivers, you could what they call pass interference now, you had to battle back in the day when I was growing up. And a lot of stuff didn't get called pass interference. But now you barely touch a wide receiver and it's a pass interference. It's catered to these teams like the Chiefs. It's catered to these teams like the Chiefs. And then you got all these fools that never watched an ounce of football trying to tell us that the Chiefs are doing something that other teams have never done. Like football just started in 2014 and 13 when the Chiefs started being better. Like that's when the NFL just started. Like there was not a football game being played years and years and years before this. But we have to hear and sit down and hear how great this Chiefs team is compared to everybody. And another thing is too, this is the thing that really pisses me off. I hated Brady with a passion. I couldn't stand Brady. I hated him, but don't try to compare Patrick Mahomes to Tom Brady. I don't care what anybody says, bro. Tom Brady is in a class of his own. There's a lot of ground that has to be, and there will never be an aspect like Brady that played a game, bro. That's just the truth. I hated Brady. I hated them Patriot teams, but that's the reality, homie. Don't ever try to compare a Patrick Mahomes to a Tom Brady. Don't ever do that shit, bro. You're not in the caliber of Tom Brady, bro. You're not. I kind of do miss that era of football, to be honest, because this era of football just makes me sick, bro. It's pansy as hell. It's pansy as hell, bro. That's all love. Week 2 Gonna be lit. Let's go, man. All high salute. What happened to Brady being part owner of the Raiders? I don't know. He actually might still do it, you know. Hey man, said the NFL today is full of mediocre. If Mahomes played in the 70s through the early 2000s, his career would be over before you know it. You know, and the way he's, and this is the thing about it is, people, and you could call me a hater all you want on the Queefers. He's a crybaby broad, homie. You want to get that crybaby shit back in the day. You could cry to the refs, and they're going to look at you like you're stupid. He went in the last in that era of football. He went in the last in the 70s and 80s. He went in the last in the 90s, bro. When you still can motherfucking rough up everything, bro. Those were real football players and real lethal ass players. I can't even look at this era ever, bro, and say there's a GOAT. Maybe of this era, but I can't look at people in this era and say you're the greatest to ever fucking do it. No, bro, because it's too pansy nowadays, and it was too much of hogs, and you really had to be built for that shit to win dynasties back in the day, bro, and win a back-to-back series. It wasn't just given to you. That's why I can't respect this era of football. That's why I can't respect even the fans of this era. The fans of this era, bro, they're so watered down and soft. They're watered down and soft just like the football teams. Nobody knows loyalty no more. It's so easy for people to be on bandwagon. When I was growing up, you had to be in the closet and be a bandwagon. You didn't just come out and say you're a bandwagon. You didn't just come out and say you're a bandwagon. Now fans just flip-flop like it's the thing to do. You know why? Because the NFL's become soft. So all these fans, they can flip and just say, I flipped. And people just, they agree with that shit. That's the truth. It's not breeded like the real ones I know. You live, sweat, tears, blood, everything for your football team. You go through the thick and thin. And regardless, bro, you're still going to be there at the end of the day. They're not breeded like that. And this is the sad part. With every fan base, you catch that shit. But I'm sorry to say, homie, I'm gonna be real with you. Since the Peyton Manning era, even some of my own fan base, I'm not gonna act like some other fans out there that just think their fans are just this and that. I'm gonna call out some of my fans since Peyton Manning, all the little prissy ass fools that expected and just are just not loyal like that, bro. They've rubbed me the wrong way, and I got a bad taste for a big handful of my own fans. It's just like they're pansies, bro. They don't represent the team how it's supposed. They don't have that old South Standard mentality. And you can say this, oh, you can't blame them because they were not born, bro. I know Bronco fans of this era that got heart, that got major heart. But a lot of this woke ass shit and all this crybaby shit, a lot of the fans that you would think that they were riders, bro, they're so used to just being they're so used to just tucking their tails in every aspect, and they don't see no good that they became prissy. They became prissy little fucking spoiled ass fools because Peyton Manning made them into expecting. That's not how it works. You're not going to get the same results that you got with Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was a whole different type of caliber of player. So when you lose Peyton Manning and you go through some hardships, you start seeing the colors. You start seeing the colors come out from the fan base that cry, that just wanted that nothing will ever be good. They don't represent in a rightful manner that I feel like you need to when you're representing that Broncos logo back there, that almighty Broncos country. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the reality, homie. It goes to a lot of the fan bases now too. Like I said, the real homies that are in here that are Raider fans, the real Raiders atmosphere and the real mystique of the dark is Oakland. There's nothing you can't emulate that, bro. That's the real. That's will always be considered the Raiders. This new era of Raiders football and Las Vegas and all this shit, bro. Ain't nobody even. We don't look at that and be like back in the day. They had this persona the dark side, and you had to be a roughneck to go in a visiting jersey. Now, the new Raiders stadium and the new fans, you take them as a joke. You can go to Las Vegas and paint that shit orange. You can go to Las Vegas and paint that shit red because ain't nobody scared of no damn Las Vegas. There's not a black hole. We don't care. We will go over there and stomp on your stadium logo with a Bronco flag, and it's not the same. Back in the day, you go to Oakland, you might, if you don't have combat skills, you might get wrecked over a football team. That's just the bottom line, bro. But you don't get that from the new era of football fans. My salute. The fake ones will see themselves out. And a fizzle, salute to you, Rada. You know, we always going to keep that flame lit for Broncos country, Rada. Plus, Mahomes was bitching and crying at the refs for calling offside. It's just it gets to a point. You're good, you got the talent, and you're still crying to the refs. You're still crying to the refs, acting like a little pansy. And it's just like nobody wants to see that. This is a man's sport, bro. And you cry. It's just a sickening aspect with them fools, bro. They cry for everything. It's like not. I could respect it. I could respect if a team's good. If there's no extras on it and they're just good, you got to respect that shit. But when you're good and you already have the advantage of being one of the best in the league, and then you still cry to the refs, I can't respect that shit, bro. I can't respect. And it has a lot to do with me personally, because let's just be real. Let's just be real, homie. I never in my life, ever, in my whole time being a Bronco fan in the city of Denver, have ever seen a Chief fan ever, bro. Never. Not once. I lived in Kansas City, Missouri, and the Chiefs spirit was so down in 2015, 2016. They wouldn't even come out of rocks. I lived out there in the heart of their fucking city. No, none of them fools talk shit. They were all hiding, bro. It was no spirit out there in the middle of Kansas City, Missouri. Quiet, crickets. A lot of Bronco fans out there, bandwagon, whatever you want to call them. Kansas City, Missouri, Bronco fans were loud, but what I'm trying to say is there was no shit talk to me whatsoever. I was out there draped out in Broncos colors every fucking day in Missouri, all over their fucking city and state. You want to call me on it? I lived on Nob Hill. Go check that shit out. Prospect. I was all throughout that shit. By Arrowhead. No Chief fans anywhere, bro. They were so fucking quiet. And now they won a couple Super Bowls, and all you hear and you seeing this, and this is the thing is now you're seeing Chief fans in my state, in Denver, Colorado. Like, bro, that now there was Raider fans. I'll say this: there was Raider fans me growing up. You know, there was Cowboy fans. There was handfuls of different fans, but ain't no damn Chief fans. Ain't no damn Chief fans in my city. And now you see Chief fans in the city. And I swear, I remember you as other teams, bro. You know? Because the rest. And that's another reason, bro, why I cannot stand that organization, is because they just came out of nowhere. Their fans, the biggest bandwagon I ever seen in my life, bro. It's even, to me, it surpassed the Seahawks bandwagon. It surpassed the Seahawks bandwagon. And that bandwagon was terrible. Let's call it truce. Everyone in the AFC West, let's come together. We have to, bro. We have to. We have to. We have to. Everybody has to be on these Chiefs' helmet. Every team in the AFC West has to be on these Chiefs' helmet. Everybody got to be headhunting these dudes. There's a lot of Chief hatred right now, bro. AFC West has to be feeling this shit, bro. Raider fans, you motherfuckers, and I know a lot of you Raider fans were saying battle with the Bay and this and that, bro. You understand? The Queefs will always tell you how they want a championship in your house. That should make you mad as it is. And not to mention, when your stadium was being built, a Chief fan put a flag in your stadium just to disrespect you fools. Won a Super Bowl at your house, bro. That should make you fucking hate these dudes with a fucking passion, bro. I hate these fools with a passion because I lived out there, and personally, their whole fan base is just, it's tacky, bro. It's tacky, it's fraudulent. Now, shout out to the real Chief fans. I know you real ones, but I mean, they were just, I just can't respect that shit. Now, we don't even need to talk about the Chargers. We don't even need to talk about the Chargers, bro. They don't have fans, you know? We can't talk about the Charger fans. We're gonna talk about my homie LA Original. Shout out to LA Original for being, you know, one of the only Charger fans I know. You ain't lying about Oakland first Raider game versus see you guys in Oakland, and I saw a Bronco fan get knocked out. It comes with the territory, Rada. A lot of people take that shit serious. You know, I think every venue got bad fans. Every venue has bad fans. You know, I've done a lot of mean shit at the stadium. To me, I think it's overrated to just try to be disrespectful. I've done a lot of disrespectful stuff to outside fans, and you know, but yeah, I'm saying that atmosphere in Oakland, you know, that was an atmosphere that you guys, and it really does suck because there's not really, you're never gonna get that shit back, bro. There's not, because let's be real, homie. Yes, Raider fans, you know, they say we're everywhere, but do they have the heart of the Oakland Raiders? Are they fans of that heart of the Oakland Raiders? Let's just be real. You can't emulate that shit with another state. It's just like I love my Bronco fans from everywhere. I love all you guys, man. But if you really didn't get to experience the South Stands, and you didn't really get to experience that energy of the South Stands, and you were not surrounded by that shit, you were not surrounded by the bleachers, because the South Stands used to be bleachers in the stadium, and that was the shit everybody was fucking stomping on. Boom, boom, boom. And the whole fans in the South Stands, you couldn't come in the fucking South Stands with another team's jersey. If you didn't feel that atmosphere, you really don't understand kind of what I'm talking about. That's when you look at Madden, and he was saying he came into the Bronco Stadium and the Bronco fans were throwing snowballs and they were throwing batteries. That was the South Stands. And we never got that shit back. We never got that energy back of the South Stands. And only the people that were a part of that history understand what it means to be a South Stander. That was where the Barrel Man was created. Rest in peace to Barrel Man. That's where the super fans were created. Now you go to the stadium and the South Stands, they'll allow anybody to go in the South Stands. You know, we lost that shit when they built the new stadium. When they built that new stadium, we lost that aura of the South Standers. So you see my passion. You see the passion that I have for Broncos country. Every South Standers had my passion. Every single South Stander out there had the passion of Savage Sev. That's why I am the way I am, because I grew up with the South Stands. I grew up with the organization, bro. And it was a whole different atmosphere than just these fools that just came to the Broncos fan base and the Peyton Manning fans. Like, bro, I can't even really, I can't even understand some of their mindsets. Back in the day, the South Standers would never make channels to disrespect the Broncos, bro. We love the Broncos so much that the South Standers, are kind of the ones that signed the petition to keep the Broncos in Denver, because we cared about the team so much, you know? Sev, I'm glad I didn't watch the Super Bowl when the 49ers. Oh, bro, that was sickening, my homie Bronco. That was sickening, my homie USMC Sniper. It was that shit sucked, my homie. It just felt weird, bro, because just like the other Super Bowl, 49ers had every ounce of energy going in their way, bro. And then somehow the Chiefs at the end of the game, when they were not doing that in the game, the whole game, but that last drive, Patrick Mahomes somehow just comes to life when he wasn't doing that. It's not really anything about coming together, Rada. It's about the real, and you don't have to say you want to kumbaya with Raider fans. My point is everybody should be fucking headhunting the Queefs. Everybody in the division should be headhunting the Queefs, not be friends and all this. But that's the thing about it is you want every team to headhunt this year the Queefs. Every team. That's how I feel. I have already accepted that this current of the NFL has no good play anymore. Apparently, add an offensive lineman you allowed to hold now. Terrible, terrible. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about, bro. Bronco Fanatic, you're more than welcome to come up if you want, bro. I ain't talked to you in a minute. Anybody can come up. You can tell your views. You can tell if you're a Raider fan, bro. You guys want to come say, you know what I'm saying? What are you guys doing? But I say like this, man. I say like this to all my Bronco brothers and all my Bronco sisters, man. Broncos country arise. Mile high salute to everybody. This is a new era of Broncos football coming to the front line. If you haven't seen the Bo Nix lead up to the draft documentary, it's a series thing. Hey, Broncos country, go watch that shit, man. Go watch that shit. It's a good aspect to see what your quarterback that's coming in as it's going to be the Broncos starter, his work ethic, what we have at helm with Broncos country, Bo Nix, Bo country, Broncos country. It's going to be a good aspect, man. You guys definitely need to go check out that documentary and let the patience seek in. Love the process. Love the process of what Broncos country is doing. Love it. It's a beautiful thing, man. The culture is switching and the energy is it's such a different feel, man. I knew the Super Bowl was going to be about Taylor Swift and NPR. Gosh, Joe, I can't trust the 49ers in the Super Bowl anymore. No wonder they haven't won anything since Tupac was alive. But yeah, we cool, man. I hope everybody's good. I hope everybody's blessed on this. It's already what, Tuesday, Wednesday? I just thought that I would come and chop it up with everybody. Wow. Yeah, in saying that right there, we have, Bronco fans have a lot of frustration, to get out. And when it starts turning around, you guys, let it be known. Let it be known Broncos country's back. I know a lot of people right now from the outside really can't see it, but definitely, let me tell you a couple of things that are different that I already see. My coach, Sean Payton, he looks so much more comfortable. He's answering questions with a smile on his face. He don't have the mad look, the bitter beer face, like he don't want to be in this position. Now he's just chilling back. He's relaxing. He got that good air, 5280 air. He's sucking it up. And he feels like he got the quarterback of the draft. He stole the quarterback of the draft. So I like his aura. He makes me believe. He makes me feel this shit is going in the rightful manner. Now, when it comes to the young quarterback, Bo Nix, He started. They said he's probably the third. He's the third string right now, but he's actually outplayed Zach Wilson. And they're already talking about he's probably going to be the starter week 1. And I'm going to say like this. Let the young bull play. Let the young bull get acclimated to the NFL. Let the fool play week 1. Because all the other rookies that were drafted, there's a lot of the rookies that were drafted. They're saying they probably are not going to start week 1. There's a lot of dysfunctional with these other rookies, even Caleb Williams, that they're already seeing big bruises and bumps. But it hasn't been really that sound with Bo Nix. It really hasn't. It's been a lot of, and I'm surprised because we all know a lot of people, when they watch these media outlets, they try to cause this concern. They try to put everything out there that is wrong with a player, diminish a player's confidence, but they can't really say anything at the moment. Last year, they were doing it all with Russell Wilson. Every ounce of training camp, they were touting his flaws. They were like, he can't even read the middle. He's not on sync with his wide receivers. But right now, it's not really, I haven't been hearing a lot of that coming out of anything. It's all been good. I do got another channel, but we'll chop it up, bro. I'll have to get at you on Twitter. I made that channel for certain things, but it probably definitely not going down now, bro. There's been a lot of shit going on, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely gonna hit you up on Twitter, my homie. You still have your Twitter, Bronco Fanatic? What's up, Big Matthew? He's gonna start. You know why it's so a beautiful thing for him to start? You know why it's a beautiful thing for him to start, Maradas? Because I cannot wait. And you guys don't understand. Oregon, his number 1 wide receiver, that if you go look at the duel, him and Franklin, the number 1 wide receiver, he was bombing down the field. We drafted him also. I cannot wait to hear Bo Nix to Franklin down the field, touchdown. I cannot wait to see what they created in Oregon that translate into the NFL. Oh, the NFL's different. They already got chemistry, my boys. They already got chemistry. I don't got an IG, Raider Joe. I got a Twitter and a TikTok. I try to do a TikTok, but TikTok sucks. I do TikTok, but it sucks. There's too many people that get all triggered. But I got a TikTok. If you want to hit me, 5280. And then I got a Twitter, and it's Sev Cisneros on Twitter. I'm gonna hit you. And this is what I'm saying. And this is why I'm so freaking glad we didn't have no intentions of Caleb Williams, none of that, because Caleb Williams' attitude, that will destruct a locker room, bro. He's just too arrogant, too full of himself. He didn't want to participate. He thought he was bigger than fucking life, and he hasn't even done anything. So I'm glad. Drake Mays, they're saying that New England's regretting drafting Drake Mays. They're saying McCartney's having an off and up and down. They're saying, every rookie quarterback is having ups and downs. And yes, Bo Nix will have his ups and downs, but they're saying that he's far advanced already, that he's having more upside than he's having downside. And Sean Payton saying, I'm just watching this. It looks like a good golfer. Sean Payton's just comfortable. He's like, ooh, I picked that quarterback in the draft. I got that, boy. That's my dude right there. That's my dog, honey. Hey, Drox, you ain't lying, my Rada. You ain't lying. Hey, Man, if the Chiefs three-peat, bro, that we don't. They're not going to. They're not going to. People, no, they're not going to. No, we can't allow it. TikTok is garbage. I'm not losing sleep over it, potentially getting banned. Hey, it was stupid. I got thrown out of communities for talking shit about football teams. Oh yeah, TikTok is full of. Hey, they kicked me out right away, bro. Never trusting as a quarterback. Trash. Matt Fanatic and Sev shit. Let's go with the song. Hey, that's the homie though, man. You know, see that right there. You see that's that Bronco flag, the Bronco gang right there, back there. You know, Drox, I don't blame you. I'm already prepared for the worst and regret to this current. They turn into flag football. Yes, it's got pretty soft, man. So I'm getting my little shit together, bro. I'm building a man cave over here. Look, I got them old school plaques over there. Boom. Got the little man cave going on. This might be my new setup right here. And I also started building on this wall too. Boom. You know, so we in motion, bro. We in motion. If I do, somebody asked me too, if I do go to a game in Vegas, which I don't know because the tickets, $600, bro. I'm not paying $600 for a ticket. Now, if I come across, I definitely will go. I definitely will go out there for a game to Vegas. I want to take a couple road trips to games on the road. That's on my bucket list, definitely. Definitely on the bucket list. Shit, hit up Matt Fanatic and do a song with him. I gotta actually get a hold of them. They're supposed to do another fanfare. I'm trying to get swell, like said. What's the program routine? You don't want me to tell you, Joe. You gotta put on a Broncos jersey. Nah, but I got a portfolio, homie. Let's get it, bro. If we ever meet up, we gonna get it. We gonna get a routine in, fam. I'm back. I'm starting to push up that weight again, bro. I hit like 350 on that bench press. That'll be a good game right there. I told my wife, because we're planning on taking a trip outside of Colorado for a minute. So this year, I think I'm gonna attend a lot more games because I'm gonna be out here in Denver. But I think I'm gonna try to attend pretty much all the home games, my bro. I'm gonna try to go to a handful of home games this year, and then maybe two road trip games. Don't let his ass off the hook. Sniper, I'm still gonna give Goodell Pete. Yeah. We got it all, man. Terrible. But that's good, man. I appreciate everybody tapping in tonight over some sports. Hey, what's the score on the Mavericks game? Did anybody know? Does anybody know the score on the Mavericks game? Bro, are you serious? We froze again? See that's right there. That's trash, brother. That's trash. That right there, the hip tackle. I think they're just watering shit down, man. Oh, they lucky, bro. They lucky they won that game. They're lucky they won that game. I was gonna have to go in if they got swept. I was gonna have to go in on them Timberwolves. They lucky like they won that one game. Okay. Hey, you guys hear about one of them strength cartel fools passing away? Yeah, one of the strength cartel fools passed away, bro. One of the strength cartel fools passed away. That's crazy. And he's a fit dude, homie. He just died in a car crash. He died in a car crash, bro. That's crazy. I just thought about that. It just goes to show you, bro. It just goes to show you, my homie, that you could be on top of the world, bro, and life can just end short. It could just end short. You gotta live it and be blessed. Be blessed, you know. Do stuff that you love and be blessed, homie. That's crazy. I just had seen that, man, like today. And he was a little swallow fool too, man. I said, damn, if this fool that was on top of the world, healthy as hell, he just died out of nowhere. It's like, damn, bro. You gotta stay blessed, homie. You gotta stay blessed out there. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Hell yeah, we gonna meet up. We doing a meet and greet. A straight meet and greet, bro. We gonna get it popping, bro, for that game. You said Steelers. You know what we could do? The Steelers, the homies out here too. He want to pull up to the Steelers. I might have to go to that game and do a tailgate, bro, and we just function. We'll function for that Steelers and Broncos games. Definitely, that'll be cool. I'll stay on here for a little bit more, a couple more minutes, and then I'm probably gonna tap out for the night. But it was good talking to everybody about some football and AFC West and Broncos country. You know, hey, it's crazy. It's crazy because I got my shit flagged and they took my shit down for a week. And YouTube, somebody flagged my shit, and I got some strikes. I got some strike. Hey, what's up, Rada? What's good with it, man? Miguel, I got my plane ticket on my way, brother. June 15th, 20th. I got your ticket to the game. Let's go, Rada. Hey, we gonna pull up, man. We gonna enjoy ourselves. Hey, I'm gonna be. Can I say one thing, homie? I'm gonna say one thing. This is some real shit, bro. I met a lot of you guys. I met a lot of you guys, especially from the Raiders fan base. But me and Miguel. So one quick story about the OG Miguel. Me and him, we were enemies on Google Plus. Me and him went to war, and at first we hated each other. OG Miguel. That was like my arch rival on Google Plus days. Trash talker, Raiders, Broncos football. And we went back and forth for days and days. And I honestly can salute him because he's actually one of my brothers now, man. And he's a good ass dude, homie. He's a good ass, and he's a real one. He's coming out to Denver, Colorado. We're gonna hit a game together, man. We're gonna have a beer, you know. And I salute that, man. It's gonna be a beautiful game, homie. I like that's gonna be a hella cool experience with you, bro. Um, One thing I'll say about this, bro, is I met a lot of like Raider fans through one of an acquaintance that's a Raider fan from the TTC shit. And I appreciate you guys. Me and him don't really talk no more, but I appreciate you guys still tapping in. And just because we don't talk, don't mean that you guys still don't support. So I appreciate you guys still supporting the channel. I know it's always going to come out Raider hater, definitely. It's always going to be, to the end, homie, I'm a Raider hater, but I could respect you guys in your fandom. I respect what you guys do on your channels, and you guys always show love regardless, so it's much respect on that shit. Yeah, he me and him, I owe him. I owe him though. So hey, when you get out here, Miguel, I got you on them bets, bro. I still owe you. I got you, homie. You know, it's gonna be a good time though. It's gonna be a good time. We gotta hit a Raiders Broncos game up for sure. Hey, I'm with that. I'm with that, bro. And you already know. We gonna turn up, man. We gonna have a good time out here, bro. And whenever you can, Broncos Raiders game out here, homie, we gonna have to turn up. We gonna have to, because we go back. Me and Miguel go back, bro. We go back to hating each other and just going to war to really just represent. And it's always a good aspect because he found my channel and he still shows a lot of love. That's the homie right there. Mahai salute. And if you ask Miguel, I toned it down. I toned it down with how I Raider hate, because I used to be hella disrespectful. I was hella disrespectful, and I toned down a lot of like the venom that I used to just put out there, like hatred. But you know, you always meet good people, and in different aspects, you know. But yeah, we gonna get it, man. So yeah, that's what it is. I'm probably gonna tap out for the rest of the night, but Mahai salute to all you guys. You know, to the next one, I'm gonna start doing a little more coverage on some sports shit. I know a lot of my homies that, you know, still be around because of the sports aspect. You know, we're gonna start talking about a little bit more sports too, because you know, this is the thing. What's up with it, Big TA? What's up with it, Barn? What's good with y'all, man? All high salute to everybody. I'm finally okay. This is the thing, man. This is the thing. I'm finally in a situation where I'm away from situations on YouTube, and if I don't want to be a part of situations, I just can actually block it out, and it doesn't hit my platform. For a long time, everything I did, there would be trolls from different platforms that would hit my platform. I finally got my own following, my own people. I finally I don't need other people's communities to bring traction to my shit. We built solid motherfuckers, bro. And I'm gonna, you know, for a long time, I kind of turned this into a straight hood tales where I kind of got away from, you know, sports, because with that shit comes the traffic with all the trolls. Now we got the riders, bro, and we gonna talk some sports. We gonna talk some sports. We gonna get into it. You know, this football season is gonna be a great football season, and we're gonna turn up. Very, very much so, bro. What up, Big TA? What's good with it, man? So if you guys haven't, if you don't know who the homie is right here, TA, let me give him his due. My homie TA, he comes from the same atmosphere that I come from, and he's one of the most successful individuals starting his own lane away from the bullshit. And I can honestly say it's hard to break away, bro. And he broke away, and he's probably the biggest fool besides a couple other people. But if you're not subbed up to the homie, bro, go sub him up. Because this is the thing, you know, I see, hey, check it out, man. You know, it's all love over here. But this is the thing, regardless if you don't like each other or not, you can't take away from his dues. He respectfully built what he did, and he didn't need nobody to do it. He respectfully went in his own lane, and he's already passed the 12,000 mark of subs, bro. That's impressive when it comes to the aspect of starting your own lane, you know. And there's only a couple people that actually can do that. Now, Me, it took me a little longer, but hey, it is what it is, bro. I broke away. My channel's been took down. It's slowed down, and I'm already almost to 3,000 subs. I know, I know that ain't a big thing, but I'm off my own accordance. I'm to almost to the 3,000 sub mark, man. And that's just been hard work after my channel died out. 3,000 subs. It's been a long time coming, but we're almost there, homie. We're almost definitely there. You know, we definitely are growing, and it's all because of everybody, homie. I don't want to get to a point where I just forget the real ones. I don't want to get to a point where I forget the real ones that helped me build in the sports community that I have. But everybody knows this, and if you do YouTube, you know this. If you have an audience, they're not going to want to hear about this aspect, but what's cool about it is, bro, is even my sports audience, they still rock with me, even though I'm doing hood tales, so I appreciate all you guys, bro. I appreciate it. It's just the rivalry aspect. I went through it with Raider fans also now. They becoming respecting with me and some Raider fans. Sev, I still got the old school Alway, New Jersey for you. Hey, shout out to that, bro. Let's go, Rada. I'll be in Denver in October. Let's do it, man. We gonna meet up, me and greet. You know what it is. Let's go. But I'm gonna tap out, fellas. I appreciate you guys all tapping in. Mall high salute to all you guys. And that's what it is. To the next one. Hey, mall high salute to the real ones. Go Broncos. And we're gonna turn up another day. Let's go on it.